Hey, this is Rocket Brain Surgeon, and today we're looking at what does WN8 padding look like. If you don't know, WN8 is a metric that is supposed to measure quote-unquote skill. However, just like any other rating system, it can be gamed. Now, the way to game it is a little bit harder than most. If you want the nitty-gritty, look in the comments. I have an article and I show you why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I'm doing what I'm doing, more or less. I'm in the T-54. This is a Tier 9 Russian medium tank characterized by great mobility, wonderful frontal protection because it has an amazingly strong turret and an angular sloped front hull, and it has the gun when you're shooting heat. It's pretty much auto penetration at Tier 9 or below and penetrates most Tier 10 targets frontally as well. Now, the map is Swamp, and I immediately go straight. I know there are some enemies that are going to be in this vicinity. If there was not enemies that were in this vicinity, I would just drive straight forward until I found enemies in that vicinity. Seriously, for a high WN8 game, you need to get to the enemy right away, and you need to start shooting, and you need to keep shooting. Just shoot, 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 shoot. Do nothing else but shoot your brains out. Or shoot their brains out, I guess that would be more of the case. One of the reasons why the Russian mediums are so good at WN8 padding is because they have a very low effective aim time, and they have that frontal protection that allows them to stay active in an area for long periods of time. So, I'm in an area and I'm going to play hull down for most of this. There's an STI who's kind of weirding me out by sitting up there, and I'm going to back around this newly deceased Tiger to hide my hull while exposing only my turret. The STI is going to find me a very difficult opponent to penetrate, while I can penetrate him pretty much everywhere because, 350 pen is a lot. So he backs off and I need to keep shooting. There's no stopping if you're going to pad WN8. You just got to get up there. The KV-4 peeks out. He does not see me. I see him. Again, that excellent Russian camouflage allows me to get the shot off first. A 1390 is YOLOing me for whatever reason. I'm not sure what he meant to accomplish there, but it was nothing good. So the KV-5's in front of me. The KV-4 has pulled around the bend and is not seen. Now, it has been like seconds since I've shot things, so I need to get the gun back in the game, and that means just moving forward. There's no waiting. So I run forward at the KV-5. I don't even care what's out there. I point my turret in the likely direction of oncoming fire, and there's a stupid SU-122-44 that I did not know was there. He's just been hiding there all game, and he tags me in the side. That's going to make my life a little bit more difficult. It's just something to keep in mind, but the KV-5 is going to die shortly. Now, I might as well turn my attention to that SU-122 because I have no enemies left to shoot. I take a little bit of a peek out and see if I can spot some enemies in the distance around that E8, E9 area. That's not true. I get a little too tricky for my own good and I auto-aim on the SU. I thought that, hey, 350 pen can just penetrate anywhere, right? Well, the auto-aim puts the shot into the mantlet, and that's not good. A Roomba in the distance crushes me. So that's going to make my life more difficult, except for the fact I'm shooting for a high WN8 game, which means I have to be active. The SU-122 gets destroyed, so the Roomba should not have a spotter. He should not be able to hit me. The camo on the T-54 is too good. I have a full camo crew on this tank as well. There's just no way a Roomba is going to spot me, even if he's sitting there with vision stacked. The Roomba pops up and I take a peek. He's actually over some rises, so he's not able to hit me. I still have to keep an eye on him, so you're going to see me drifting my gaze back at him, but he's got his hands full on the other side. There's a KV-4 that pops up in front of me, and there was a 5% chance maybe of that shot going through. I just put it right through his turret because, again, 350 penetration, that is a lot. I keep getting distracted by the stupid Roomba. What I don't want to happen is I don't want the Roomba just to temporarily turn around and kill me. That's something I've had happen before. So he finally dies, which is a major pain in my butt. Thank God he left the field. I'm worried about the T-95 now. However, he's on the other side of a building. I finally come to that realization. It takes me a little while. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. And now we just got to keep shooting, keep shooting. Finally switch to normal AP because it's the side of a low. I'm pretty sure that 200 AP penetration is going to be enough here. After I kill the low, I need to make a decision, and that decision that I make is I'm going to sprint for the T-95. If I can get to him first, that's like 1,600 damage I can farm. The STI, I'm going to half-heartedly shoot him in the butt, just auto-aim as I move. Very low percentage shots. If it goes through, it goes through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really care. My big concern is the XP or damage pinata at the end of this rainbow, and that's the T-95. Unfortunately, he knows that I'm coming, so we're kind of at a standoff here. Luckily, my platoon mate comes in to distract him, and he for some reason wants to hit the 1390, allowing me to slip on his side. I do farm about 1,000 damage off of the T-95, maybe about 800-ish, and end the game with about 5k in damage. If you want to learn why I'm doing what I'm doing or how to manipulate WN8, go to the link in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. Happy hunting.